Welcome to New Hampshire's Business. I'm Fred Coker. I have a guest this week. It is Gerald Little, recently the commissioner of the Department of Banking in New Hampshire, but Governor Sununu has asked him to come into his office and direct an emergency relief and recovery program with the federal programs that are putting $1.25 billion into New Hampshire for New Hampshire businesses and nonprofits. So, Jerry, welcome to New Hampshire's Business.
Thank you, Fred. Very nice to be here.
Nice to have you here.
Welcome to my kitchen.
Okay. I know this is just getting underway, but describe for us exactly what you'll be doing with the team that you're developing. What's your focus?
Yeah, we'll have 10 or 12 staff people in an office in Concord. Eventually, hopefully, we'll be able to get away from social distancing and get back to holding meetings again. But we'll be working on ways to take that 1.2 plus billion dollars and put it to work in New Hampshire to speed up and facilitate the recovery, to help provide economic and social relief.
What's your team going to look like?
I'm thinking 10 to 12 people. We'll have a couple of attorneys. We're going to need some accountants. We're going to need people that are experienced in receiving federal funds and how you properly track it so that you can generate metrics. We want to have a technology base to it, so we'll need some tech people so that we can generate a website so anybody from New Hampshire can sign in and see where that money is going to work and how much we're putting where. Lending
as of April 9th, and this is from the New Hampshire Bankers Association, and look at the numbers. 1,980 loans, $404 million, 855,000 and change. That saves 10,818 jobs. That's a pretty good start, Jerry.
That's a phenomenal start. And that is with a program with guidelines that were released last Friday morning at like 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that. There were a lot of people that worked all night long to try to understand them so that when their doors opened, I guess, not literally, but figuratively, since most doors are closed these days, when they started work on Friday morning, they were able to start making loans. So a lot of effort went in to get this money going.
Now, putting on your other hat, I know you don't wear anymore, that's the commissioner of the Department of Banking, New Hampshire chartered banks, which you're responsible for, chartered in New Hampshire, and credit unions you were responsible for. They're strong, I assume, and liquid enough to handle what's coming at them?
Yeah, I mean, all of the institutions in New Hampshire, the credit unions and the banks are well capitalized. So from that safety and soundness point of view, we do not have concerns. This is nothing like 08, 09, going into the Great Recession where the problems were within the financial services industry. In this case, it's entirely external from the financial services banks and the credit unions. So they're all strong. Most have very good liquidity, although the liquidity market is tough these days. There are a lot of new competitors for deposits, internet banks and that sort of thing. So that's a competitive market. But there's also an effort to bring more liquidity in from DC to purchase some of these loans that banks are making with the SBA to refresh their liquidity accounts so they can then turn around and lend that money again and keep the economy going.
Mortgages. Mortgages are already under stress, business mortgages, residential mortgages. How are the banks handling that? Are they going to be doing forbearance, relaxed payment schedules, and so forth?
This is a really important question, Fred. So we know a lot of people have lost their jobs recently or they're furloughed. Regardless, their income stream has been interrupted. The first thing they need to do if they think they're not going to be able to pay the mortgage is to call their lender and explain the situation. And yes, there are programs and efforts in place so that there will be some forbearance. And as you know, the governor has issued an emergency order so that foreclosures are stayed at this point in time. So are evictions. There is a troubling trend out there, hearing a lot about folks that are striking against paying their rent, thinking they've got their landlord over a barrel. They're going to get themselves in trouble if they do that. If you're able to pay the rent, if you're able to pay the mortgage, you need to pay the mortgage, you need to pay the rent.
Same question about credit cards, easing of rules and regulations.
Maybe, but I'm not so sure that there's going to be quite as much easing relative to credit cards. I suspect there will be some, that there will be grace periods extended for payments and things like that. Again, you need to talk with your financial service provider so that you're in agreement as to what you're going to do.
Well, there's this one-stop website that the Department of Business and Economic Affairs has created where all this information on federal, state assistance and the governor's orders are all in unemployment compensation applications, all in one place. And let's put that graphic up on the screen, Jerry. It's the website. It's called nheconomy.com. And if you have any questions, you ought to go there because that's where the information is. Gerald Little, who is now, get this right, the Director of Emergency Relief and Recovery for the state of New Hampshire for these federal programs that are coming in to help with COVID-19 distress. Jerry, thank you very much.
You're welcome, Fred. And one more quick thing, don't fall for scams. This is ripe time for people to try to call you and tell you they can help you get your federal money faster. Not the case.
Good point. Thanks a lot. And finally, before I leave, I'm in the communications business, and you all are in the communications business, or should be these days, with your family, your friends, and your neighbors as we go through these difficult times. So communicate, communicate, communicate.